What's going on, guilty guys and gals? Yeah, we're back. I bet you thought this series would never return, and my quips about Superman were lost to the ether. But no, I was just waiting for the game to come out so I could see what skins they'd reveal. And really, they haven't revealed much of anything. Like, the only one that we got is one that was already in the game. Or at least in, like, the first trailer, which is what I was lovingly calling P Superman, but is actually Superman 1 million. And I knew that already, but just the reason why they... this icon just makes him look weird. Clearly they fixed it, but it's very funny. He's actually called Superman Prime, I think, in the comics. Like, the game calls it Superman 1 million, but whatever. So, I guess, you know, that's the only one they've revealed, other than Black Lantern Superman, which is also confirmed. And I'm kind of afraid of him. I don't like him. And that's about it. So, that leaves me plenty of room to speculate. The only other thing that's changed since the last time I did one of these videos is I can breathe a sigh of relief. Characters like... Okay, the reason why this video took so long for me to do is because there always seemed to be more characters that could fit the Superman role. There's Supergirl, there's Superboy, and then there's, like, alternate Earth Supermans and all of this stuff. I didn't really look at the alternate Earth Supermans that much anyway, unless they had, like, a well-established comic. But still, it was like a lot, right? And thankfully that's been slimmed down a bit by Tony, the game developer or one of the game developers, the lead developer, I believe, saying that a character like Batman Beyond would not be a skin for Batman, because their abilities are somewhat different, which, Superboy can't fly, so thankfully, probably not going to have Superboy. And Supergirl is just a totally different frame, right? So it wouldn't really make sense to put her over top of Superman anyway, but I was going to talk about it just in case, because I didn't know how it worked, but now I do. So this video has dramatically shortened, which is great for me. Anyway, there are a few that have leaked out for skins for Superman, so we'll cover that next. The first one is Fleischer Superman, which is from like a really early cartoon. And I can't wait for it to come out because it'll probably look amazing. The cartoon does. Let's say that. So yeah, I'm very excited about that one. And the other one is Cyborg Superman. We haven't actually seen this. We're just assuming it's Cyborg Superman because there's voice lines for Superman with like a robot filter over it. And really, that's all it could really be, right? Unless there's something I'm missing. I suppose there could be, but that's what makes sense, anyway. We'll see if that's actually real. But some sort of robot Superman, regardless, is coming to the game. And now I get to speculate. My favorite part. The first one I'm going to start with is maybe the most likely, but also the one I'm least excited for. And that is New 52 Superman. Because he basically just looks like regular Superman. Like, I don't even know how they would make him look different. He'd probably be pretty cheap, though. I don't know. I know the New 52, a lot of people are not big fans of it, and I'm one of those people. But the Superman design in it, there are slight differences. Like, you can see the slight differences around, like, the cuffs of the arms and all of this stuff. They could do it. It would just be kind of a waste, in my opinion, but whatever. Next up, we have Action Comics New 52 Superman, I believe, which is like sort of like a Superman Beginnings almost, where he's wearing like a t-shirt, and, you know, it's something. And jeans, I forgot about that. It could be done, and he would look different. It'd probably look good on the Superman model they've got there. But I don't know. Just think of it as casual Superman, okay? Speaking of casual Superman, next up is Clark Kent. I mean, you gotta, right? You gotta. I don't know. Maybe not. But it just seems like such a natural choice, right? Next, okay. This is where things get weird, alright? If Cyborg Superman is coming to the game, there are other fake Supermen from the same time period which was right after the death of Superman. There's like an arc called like Rise of the Superman, I think. And it's just like Cyborg Superman comes to try to fill his spot, and there's these two other ones. Steel is one of them, who's just like literally a robot Superman. So I guess technically the voice lines could be for this person as well. And then Eradicator, which I don't know anything about this guy other than his name because I had to look it up. But he's got cool sunglasses. That's all I got for you. They're kind of lame characters, really. Cyborg Superman is definitely better than them. But they are kind of fun looks. Sure, why not? Speaking of fun, next is Bizarro. This is a given. Like, if Bizarro Superman isn't in the game at some point, I will be very shocked. He's just like a... He's like a mirror world version of Superman or something. I don't remember exactly how he comes about. But he speaks in, like, caveman talk, you know, like, me, do this, do that. And it's always the wrong meaning. Like, he means to say something... He means to say, oh, I like you. He says, oh, I hate you, you know? It's funny, and it could lead to a lot of funny one-liners for, like, the actual lines in the game, so I would be very surprised if Bizarro doesn't come to the game at some point. There's a few more that I should probably touch on for alternate Superman while we're on the train of it. The first one is Earth 23 Superman, whose name is Calvin Ellis. Sorry, I've never read Superman's comics. I've only watched like a few movies. And, of course, Justice League, the TV show. But he's like the president of the United States, which I think is funny, and also Superman. And, hey, it's a way different look. So I could definitely see it. I kind of like the blue and white, honestly. I want to see them try that on regular Superman. But yeah, there you go. God. Jimmy Olsen is Superman. Of course this has happened at some point. Lois Lane has also been Superman at some point, and so has Lex Luthor. Any of them. I think this is just like a robot Superman suit. I don't think they do Lex Luthor, because I think Lex Luthor has a pretty good shot of being an actual character in the game. But the other two, I could see it. It'd be very funny. And then, I guess this is more of an alternate costume, but technically he's a different guy. There is the Superman from Superman Gods and Monsters. I don't know his name. He's like... No, that's Batman. I was going to say he's a vampire. No, that's Batman. Yeah, I don't know. He's like a little bit more brutal. That's all I know. I've never watched this movie. It's just a different look I saw. I like the trench coat, okay? And then the last one I was thinking of is from Flashpoint, where Superman is like super gangly. And technically you could do it, but it would lead to some confusing hitboxes, so I don't think they'll actually do it. But that is another look that I think is, you know, decent. Okay, now we'll go into alternate Supermans, okay? Alternate universes. First off, we've got Superman Red Sun, if Superman was a communist. A lot of alternate Supermans are just, what if Superman landed in this part of the world instead of rural United States? Like, what was the other one? Oh, that was Gods and Monsters. He lands in Mexico, and the Flashpoint one, he lands and gets captured by the government. It's all based on that. Anyway, this is communist Superman. I don't know if they'll actually do it because that logo's a bit, you know. But, hey, they could. And it's a pretty iconic, like, alternate universe look for Superman, so I'd be surprised if they didn't, honestly. We'll see. But, yeah. Next up, we have Injustice Superman. Woo! He's got lines everywhere. I mean, it's fine. I don't really like the art style of Injustice. Although it was made, it's another Warner Bros. Fighting game, so I'd be surprised if we didn't see something from it. So yeah, I had to mention it. What is with that chin strap? Okay, this is Superman from Kingdom Come. This is like an older Superman from an alternate universe where like all the superheroes retired, and then the new superheroes come out and they're super brutal and, you know, kill people, and Superman's like, well, I can't have that. It's kind of like the, what's it called? The Batman story I'm thinking of, where the same thing happens, where Batman's retired, but now he has to come back and he's old. Not Batman Beyond. It was something else. Anyway, it's sort of the same idea. It's a cool look. I like the logo. And like older Superman, who's a little bit jaded, could be a fun contrast. And I think it's a pretty popular comic too, so you never know. Superman from Godfall. This is a comic where Superman goes to the bottled city of Kandor, not Krypton, I almost said Krypton, and, he gets treated like an actual person from his society. Like he's wearing like military armor from, Krypton. But, of course, it all goes downhill, because why wouldn't it? I don't really like armored Supermans generally, but this one's alright, I guess, if they had to have one. And then here's the last stupid one, okay? This isn't actually an alternate universe. This happened for a while, but Superman, but his powers got swapped, so now he's got electric powers, and he's blue and red. I doubt they'd actually use this. Okay, and that's pretty much everything. Well, there's a couple alternate looks, alright? We're going to start off with two that are extremely similar. One of them is the resurrection suit with the mullet and the weird toe. What's going on with his toes? Anyway, this is after Superman gets killed by Doomsday. They put him in the resurrection suit, and it absorbs sunlight because it's black, and woo, we did it. Yeah, I'd be surprised if we don't see a version of this in the game. But there is another one that looks similar to it that I think they might take some design cues from, which is this one, which is Superman Beyond. It's Superman in the Beyond universe. Another older Superman, and he's wearing a very similar sort of suit. I'd honestly love to see this one. I really like the look, alright? The black and silver suit doesn't really scream Superman to me generally, but like this version of him, I can see it. And then this one is never getting in the game, but I want it to. There's an episode of Justice League, the animated series or whatever. I never remember which one it is. Is it JLA or JLAU or whatever? Where Superman, I think this is the one, where Superman gets sent back to the past and he has to like, use a sword and stuff. Or he like loses his powers. It's something like that. I just remembered it strikingly because Superman has a beard and I'd never seen that before. And also he kind of looks like a peasant. Like a medieval peasant. It's neat though, right? You can see the fun design choices. It's like the regular Superman outfit, except it's been torn up, right? So he had to strip some of it to make laces to keep his boots up. He's got like the cape as a cowl. And then like the seatbelt of whatever machine he crashed in is his like, what would you call that, belt and sword carrying device. And he's got like, bags, and it's cool. And he's got a beard. I just think it looks funny. I'd be very happy if this made it into the game. I think it's a very inspired look, and hey, you never know. This universe, and I say this all the time, the multiverses seems to be based on sort of the Justice League era of, I know people might not know what I mean, the DC animated universe, that's what they call it, era of these characters. Like, they're quippy, and they've got the people voicing them that voiced them in that era. I was trying to think of the voice actor's name for Superman. I can never remember it. Anyway, so maybe. It'd be very fun. And I've only got a couple left for you now. And they're both the same guy. Just different interpretations of them. This is not Superman. But kind of. It's another alternate universe thing. Except instead of Superman, he's called Ultraman. And he's also evil. Yay, it's another evil Superman. This is like the comics version of it. Which is just Superman with a U. But I like the DCAU version of it, which is like really weird looking, but it's different, right? I get it. It's like Superman, but not quite. And he looks a little bit evil because he's got like the angry eyebrows, And the costume is different. That's really what I care about, all right? The costume is different. And I think we make for a good costume for Superman. So there you go. And that's all I got for you, honestly. I'm so happy that's all I've got for you. I'm kind of hoping that they don't shy away from adding some clone characters, because I think Supergirl would be very good. I don't really care about Superboy that much. He's fine, you know. I kind of like his story, and I kind of like his look, but I don't really care about him. I think Supergirl is a given. And I'd love to see, like, a power-suited Lex Luthor as well. Although I know people might be saying, we've got so many DC characters already. I know we do, and there are more coming, certainly. But if they wanted to just, you know, release a character, I feel like a clone character would be a decent idea. Because they've said that they're going to keep releasing characters and making them until the game dies, right? Like, they're just going to keep going with it. And I think that's very interesting in a scenario like this, where you have so many universes with so many characters. You could see some characters you didn't expect to get in, which is what I'm excited for. Anyway, that's my Superman video. The next one's probably going to be Batman, who I've been playing the most of. So, yeah, wish me luck. Actually, you know, Wonder Woman's going to be worse, because I don't know basically anything about her comics, or Harley Quinn for that matter. But like and subscribe. Okay, bye.